A little nervous about today's interview with Zayden High.
Oh.
Because as you know, we like to do extensive research on our interview subjects before we get started. Universal consensus, Zayden High, best trash talker on the team this year.
Yeah.
So I'm worried that if this doesn't go well, he might try to get in our heads.
Nah, you good. You ain't got to worry about nothing.
We'll pass him like in the hallway later in the season, and he'll just trash talk us to the point where we just run away.
Yeah, he'll be like, those questions were absolutely horrific. I was embarrassed for you.
Nah.
So just take it easy on us.
I got you for sure. We good.
So Zayden High, Carolina freshman, is with us. Zayden, we're just getting started on your freshman season, but what have these first couple months in Chapel Hill and first couple months being a Carolina basketball player, what have they been like?
It's been an experience for sure. It's been a learning experience, just learning from all these older guys. It's only two freshmen, me and Elliot, so there's a lot to learn from, guys like Cormac and Armando and RJ, because they've been here for a little while. It's been a great experience just playing at the University of North Carolina. I've had a great time.
All right. I have been taken aback in the times that I've seen you. Like, you never stop. Like, dude, like your activity level is insane.
Yeah.
So, has this always been the Zayden High way to play? Is it a way that you realizing, hey, I can get on the floor here if I play this? Like, where's that come from?
Like you just said, like I just want to be on the court no matter where coach needs me to be. But my dad likes to say I have high energy.
I like that.
High energy, high motor.
Yeah.
So I just do the little things, like you said, just to keep me out there on the court.
Might not surprise you, but I feel like I had this completely wrong perception of you. In my mind, Zayden High was like a guy who stood out there and shot 3-pointers a lot. But that's not you at all. Why did I think that? And is this some sort of recent development that I just wasn't aware of?
When I first came here, my first instinct was, I wanted to shoot the ball. Like that's what I kind of thought I was getting recruited here for. But coming in, seeing that we have shooters on our team, green light shooters, it's easy to do the little things. And they put up shots, it's easy for me to go in there and get a rebound or get a rebound, push the pace, and me getting rebounds and Armando getting rebounds and Harrison getting rebounds, like that's going to help us push the pace and play at a lot of faster pace. So yeah, it's exciting. It's
been pretty physical under the basket in practice so far.
Yeah.
What do you like about that, and how's that been educational for you?
That's kind of where all the trash talk comes for sure. There's been a learning curve too, because there's those vets out there, they know how to play basketball. Armando is really good under the basket, and those battles in practice are fun. Like that's what I look forward to in going to practice every day.
What is key to the art of good trash talking? I trash talk Adam all the time, but he's an easy target. So I need like some more tips and pointers of what can make me good.
Honestly, I couldn't even tell you. Like it just happens. For me, it just happens. If my team is playing good, that's when I feel like, okay, I can start saying something. But if we just out there messing around and stuff, it's been good. I ain't gonna say too much.
Well, and one thing about Zayden that he probably is not going to want to talk about, there was a pickup game this summer. You have there's no filter on you in terms of who you are talking to. You don't care who it is.
Yeah. Because
there was an older Tar Heel who you were going back and forth with a little bit. So I take it like there's no line.
Oh, no, not for real. We'll go into it. I'll tell you about it. So I don't remember what it was like first 2-3 weeks we were playing pickup. It was late night pickup, like 10 o'clock at night. Couple games in, like 4 or 5 games in, kind of at the end of it. But we started playing. It was actually one of the best games we had since we were in there. We started playing. It was competitive. We got a few buckets. I started getting in the lane, got a few buckets. Started talking a little junk. Armando was on the other team. So I don't remember what the score was, but he came down. He set a screen. He rolled, and I was help side. So I stepped over. He got the ball on the roll. He didn't even think to look twice at me. He looked at the rim and punched it. I was like, dang. But, he definitely said something after that. Yeah, it was funny.
It's part of the art of being a good trash talker that you have to be able to take it also.
For sure. Yeah, you can't get in your feelings when somebody says something to you. Yeah, it's
all right. Texas, right?
Yes,
Texas native,
yes,
but high school in Arizona, at least the last year, right?
Yes, I did first 3 in San Antonio, and then my senior year I did in Arizona.
So how does a guy from San Antonio who went to high school in Arizona, how's he end up at Carolina?
I mean, really, it was just the best fit. When I came on my visit, I had like that was my aura on my visit was just at its highest. I would say the coaches were really, really caring and giving to me and my family. And my family, I mean, at the end of the day, is North Carolina. Like, who wouldn't want to be here? But yeah, this place just felt like home as soon as I stepped on campus.
What did you know about Carolina basketball prior to visiting here?
I mean, I didn't really have like a certain favorite college team, but I mean, I kept up. Like I watched college basketball, of course. I mean, the most recent memory I have is obviously Caleb hitting the shot against Duke. But yeah, that's really like the set point where I remember, okay, yeah, that's where I want to be for sure.
I feel like everybody kind of went on your visit with you because your mom had a very popular TikTok about the visit and like what it was like. Visits are crazy, huh? Mm-hmm. Is that typical of the level of like cool stuff that you get to do?
Yeah, it's cool for the first one or two visits, but then after like 3, 4, 5, this starts getting exhausting. And my mom she takes videos everywhere we go, so she can post it on her little TikTok account. But yeah, I mean it's big, it's pretty big. Everybody go follow High Life Priority for sure. High Life Priority is what it's called.
So she's probably got some videos of like young Zayden, the basketball tyke, like just learning how to play.
I mean, yeah, she probably got videos in the archive somewhere. Yeah, there's probably videos of me everywhere on her phone. No telling.
Is it always been basketball? Have you played other sports? Like, tell us a little bit about kind of your journey to get to the point where you're a D1 athlete.
I mean, I grew up playing football, baseball, and basketball up until high school. And then in high school, I just made the decision to go straight basketball. But really, my favorite two sports were baseball and basketball. I feel like those were just I feel like on the court, I'm really good, like IQ and stuff like that. In baseball, you really have to have a really good mental capacity. And I feel like that translated to that game.
What positions you play?
I play a little bit
everywhere. You're a big guy. Like, I mean, that's...
Right. I could throw the ball. I mean, I could pitch a little bit, but I played center and third base.
Did you have any idea where it was going? I feel like you might be a pitcher who's scared.
That's exactly what I am. Like, if I throw it, it's gonna be a lot of heat, but it might go in all different directions. So you never knew where it was going. But
sometimes that's a good thing. You keep them on their toes.
Right.
And you've got a sister who's a pretty good athlete too, right?
Yes, sir. She plays volleyball.
So is the High family pretty competitive? Like if y'all are going out in the driveway, are things going to get heated?
Oh yeah, there's been a couple games of pig in the parking lot that I would say I've won all of them, but that would not be true. But shout out to them. We there's real competitive in our family.
If you didn't win, who did?
I can't speak. I can't say that. We just gonna keep that one under.
Look, we don't want to give away anything, Adam, to any of the members of we don't want them feeling too good about themselves. What have you learned? And I understand that at the time we're speaking to Zayden, Carolina hadn't even played a regular season game yet. But what have you learned about being a Division I athlete, what it takes to be a D1 athlete, and kind of just the differences between trying to be consistently successful at this level compared to high school?
Honestly, the one big difference I would say is like coming to practice every day on a consistent basis and showing up. In high school, I feel like in my senior year, it prepared me for this level. Maybe the pace is a little bit faster, but I feel like it prepared me for this level. But yeah, I would say the one thing is like keeping your body like in shape and ready to go every day for practice is one big thing for me.
How about combining everything with the basketball, like just the time management and the school part and all the various commitments that y'all have? What have you learned about how to handle all that?
It's been kind of difficult at first, but I mean I picked up on it. Juggling school, basketball, and then outside doing homework and stuff like that. It's been pretty good. I mean, I haven't had what am I trying to say? It hasn't been too difficult for me. That's what it's.
You mentioned pace. That's something that Carolina's long been known for, but right. I don't think the Tar Heels have played the last year or two at the pace that they want to play.
Right.
How have you guys tried to play faster? How have you tried to practice to when you carry it over to the court to be able to play at that level?
A lot of conditioning in the preseason because the way we play, like you have to be in shape at this level. And so I would say the one big thing Coach Davis has stressed on is getting the ball. Like they score, get the ball out. Like let's push the pace. Let's outrun the team. Let's make this a track meet. Mm-hmm. And so it's been another level for me for sure.
Feels like that could be a style of play that you do well in, though? Like, and again, I'm talking limited viewings of seeing you play, but it feels like that's something you could do well.
For sure, yeah. It's just energy. At the end of the day, you bring energy, you bring that motor that we were talking about. I mean, you'll be all right. It's all good.
In college sports 2023, I think we're used to guys going places where they're guaranteed to start or guaranteed certain number of minutes. You've come to a place where you knew when you got here you were going to have to fight with a talented team that had a lot of really good players.
Right.
What made that the right decision for you?
Honestly, I just bet on myself, and coming into this decision, I knew that I was going to have to work for anything and everything. And so I want no handouts, and I came in with the right mindset, and then now it's just, it's up there for me to grab. So.
Was there anything that happened this summer or maybe during practice in the preseason that made you feel like, you know what, like I can do this. I belong here?
Not really. Coming in, I knew like I deserve to be here just like everybody else on the team. But at the end of the day, like I also want to do whatever I need to do for my team to win. So
a lot of new pieces coming together. Some young guys, some guys who have played a bunch of college basketball here, some guys who played a bunch of college basketball other places.
Yeah.
How did you try to mix all of this together? Because from what we've heard from coaches and talking to other guys, the word chemistry has been thrown around a bunch, and that this group seems to really like each other. How have you guys tried to foster that?
It's fun to go out there and play basketball when you're all friends. Like, it's fun to go out there and know, like, oh, that's my best friend. Like, I'm passing the ball to my best friend. So, especially if he scores, like, yeah, I'm going to be happy for him. But, yeah, we have in the locker room the energy and the vibe is just really, like, good. Like, this is the best, like, chemistry team I've ever played on.
Does it help you to have another freshman who's going through some of the same things?
Yeah, it definitely does for sure. Because sometimes it's like trial and error. He do something wrong, I know I'm not gonna go and do that same thing. But and vice versa for me. But yeah, it's really good to have Elliot.
What's something about Elliot Cadeau that most people don't know?
He doesn't like these top tier rappers. He likes to listen to like underground rappers that nobody really listens to. So that's what I would say. He's put me on a lot of music for sure.
Oh, well, yeah, got to give us some examples. See, Adam and I, okay, let me give you the quick backstory, Zayden. So when Leaky Black was here and was a freshman, he tipped us off to Lil Baby and Dub Baby before they were a big deal.
Okay.
And I understand, wait, who's Dub Baby we don't like anymore? Is that right, Adam? But Lil Baby we're still on with?
Yeah.
Is that about right?
Sounds about right.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So
we had some off the court issues.
Yeah.
Okay,
We've been on the baby trains for a long time. So you got to give us a couple folks that maybe in like 2 years or something, when Adam and I say, oh yeah, we knew him back then, that we're going to sound extra cool.
When Elliot came out in his intro song, I bet nobody knew what song that was.
Yeah, no. What was it?
It's a song called Virgil 2 by OT7 Kwani. But
you got that, Adam?
Yeah, I'm on it.
Okay. For sure. And then a couple other guys like Ken Carson, kind of rising up right now. Let me think. Who else does he be listening to? Smino, a dude named Smino. But that's about it. That's a
these
couple
are good.
No,
these are good notes.
Yeah.
But you're the go-to guy from what we've heard musically. A lot of people are impressed with your depth of knowledge. Like, how do you have this diverse musical background?
Honestly, it's my parents. My parents love listening to music, and so like they listen to all their old R&B, rap music or whatever. So I just picked up on that, and then I like listening to music too. Always have my headphones on, so any song that really come on, I could kind of name it. So that's
okay. What do you consider like an old song where you're like, this is like old? My parents listen to this. Can you give us a good example of one that you would hear that you like? But you're like, man, this is old stuff here.
Maybe like some Biggie, some.
Oh boy,
is that not old? You guys?
No. It just makes us feel bad.
Okay.
It just confirms that we are old.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
That's okay, Zay. You're not doing anything wrong.
Okay, so but you like Biggie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't real confident. Yes.
Yeah. No, for sure, I love Biggie.
Okay.
For sure.
What else? Like, what else is on your frequent playlist? It doesn't have to be old stuff. It could be new stuff.
I listen to a lot of Lil Baby, some Gunna. Right now, I'm listening to a lot of Future for some reason. I have no idea why. But yeah, he's big. And then Lil Uzi. For sure.
We know Lil Uzi. Pre-game set list. Do you have something that you like got to get your mind right before the game?
Okay, so before a game, I'm not really like big into like listening to all the rap music. I'll listen to like some like R&B, like kind of calm me down and
slow it down a little
bit. For sure. Kind of slow my anxiety down before a game, so I'm not as nervous. But yeah, that's probably my genre of music I listen to before a game.
Do you get nervous?
Oh,
like even at this point when you've played in a lot of basketball games?
Yeah, I get nervous before every game, but I wouldn't say it's nervous. It's more like me anxious to get out there on the court. But yeah, there's definitely some sort of like nervousness, I would say.
Well, I can't imagine there's been too many times in Zayden High's life where you're going to play a basketball game and you're not going to start the basketball game.
Right.
So have you figured out how to kind of manage that as you're waiting for Coach Davis to look down there and go, all right?
I mean, it's not it. Yeah, it's a kind of a big adapt. I have to adapt to it for sure, but I mean, it is what it is. I'm not tripping about it or whatever. But yeah, it's kind of something I have to learn about.
Might need to play some R&B at the Smith Center.
We'll just slow it down. Like the 16-minute timeout. Yeah. We'll put some R&B on it. When Zay don't come to scores table, we'll be ready to go.
That's a bet for sure.
What do you like to do away from basketball and obviously listen to music we've talked about? What else do you like to do?
I like to do puzzles.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm really big. Me and my dad and my little sister are kind of big into puzzles, and we'll just sit there for hours just talking to each other doing puzzles, kind of relaxing.
I like that.
What size puzzles are we talking about?
Like 1,000 pieces, 2,000 pieces, whatever it is.
Go big or go home, Adam.
Right.
My son gave me one that's the same on the front as it is on the back. Have you done one of those?
Whoa, I've never seen a puzzle like that.
It's really hard.
I've never seen a puzzle like that.
Yeah, don't do it. It'll make you incredibly frustrated.
That sounds
I kind of want to do it now, though.
Don't do it. It's so frustrating. Are you a separate out the edge piece guy?
Yeah, you got to flip all the pieces over. You take the puzzle out, you flip all the pieces over. You get all the border pieces and then start wherever you want to start.
Some people don't flip all the pieces over.
You have
I don't
to.
understand that. That makes me so mad.
There's no way you can't flip all the pieces over.
I like to organize them by I'll have the ones that have the little circles on the ends, then the 3, and then the 1. I do them by pieces like that.
That's really confusing.
No, but then you'll be doing it and you're like, okay, I need one that has like a circle on all 4 sides. So then I have a little pile of just those.
Oh, okay.
And then I can look at, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's kind of different.
It's like divide and conquer kind of thing.
That's pretty cool.
It works. To each their own. Works for me.
That's next level organization.
Yeah, that's like some top tier.
Yeah. Now, does it take me 4 hours before I actually start the puzzle after I pull it? Perhaps.
When's Jones going to do the puzzle? He only opened it at 10 a.m. and it's 4 p.m. It's not time to do
it's another hour or two. All right, Zane, what are you excited for right here at the beginning of the year? And let me also branch off to that of what should Carolina fans be excited for not just you, but for seeing the entire team out on the floor for real here in the very near future?
I mean, I think Carolina fans should just be happy that they get to see a team that wants to go out there and have fun. I mean, you kind of got a glimpse of the exhibition game. I mean, we were all just passing the ball around. Every time someone got a bucket, everybody else was happy for each other. So, yeah, everybody's just having fun out there. And then for me, I just want to go out there and have a good freshman year. I'm taking everything in. I'm learning and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's just exciting for me.